Hey, good morning, Julio. I appreciate you taking the time to take my call yesterday. Before I jump into the content that I want to talk to you about, I want to give you just a really brief intro on myself. My name's Andrew. I'm a U.S. Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, and I'm sure something you remember happening around that time was a lot of craziness surrounding the COVID pandemic and lockdowns. Um, and that wasn't something uh, that sat well with me because I saw a lot of small businesses that were hurting during that time. So that's what drove me to start my business, which is called Sovereign SEO. And the objective of my business is to help small business owners such as yourself to connect with more people so that you can help more people and you can grow and succeed in the way that you want to with your business. So I want to show you how you can use your presence online to do exactly that. So to start off with, I wanted to take a look at some keywords with you. I know on your site it mentions you work in Glendale. These keywords that I have pulled up right here happen to be more East Valley keywords, but this same concept would apply to Glendale or Peoria, Surprise. The areas of the West Valley as well. So don't think that this is just Mesa, Chandler, Gilbert, etc. So this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs. Among other things, it allows me to take a look at how many people are using, how many people are searching for what words on Google each month. For instance, Mesa landscaping is searched almost 3,000 times per month on average. Landscaping Chandler is searched almost 450 times. Where's the Gilbert one? Landscaping Gilbert AZ is searched almost 450 times. So as you can see, these words have a lot of search volume, right? People are looking for these words. And as you can, it kind of leads to the fact that somebody's searching for a service that you offer somewhere here in the valley. Obviously, if somebody's searching for landscapers in Chandler, they're looking for somebody in their local area who can do a landscaping service for them. So I'm sure you can understand the value as a business owner of how impactful it could be for your business to drive even several hundred of those search volume to your site. And right now, there's thousands and thousands of people searching for it. Again, just in the Southeast Valley, we could pull up Glendale, Peoria, Surprise, and we'd see the same thing. There are thousands of searches around the valley for your service. So to get some of those on your site, it would mean more people reaching out to you. So you don't have to engage as much with the kind of the proactive ways that I'm sure you've been getting business up to this point. I'm not sure if you guys are knocking doors or like leaving flyers, that sort of thing. But this sort of marketing yourself to people really makes your job of getting new business a lot easier because people are coming to your website and they're coming to you. So I wanted to show you exactly how to capture some more of this traffic. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the content on your site. First recommendation I would have is add probably 500, honestly probably more like 1,000 words at a bare minimum. And the reason that text content and adding words to your site is so important, excuse me, is because if you only have this much content, you're not going to be able to highlight these keywords in your text. The reason that that's important is if I go to Google and I search Landscapers Chandler, or Landscapers Glendale in your case, and Google sees Landscapers Glendale 3 times on your website, it's going to make it very easy for Google to understand that your site needs to be in front of that person. One thing I wanted to highlight, you have landscaper in Glendale here at the top, and as I'll show you in a second, this is the only location-based keyword that you're currently ranking for, and it's because you have it written on your site like this. So if somebody searches landscaper in Glendale, your site is on the list of the sites that Google puts in front of people, and so it would be really beneficial for you to get on to go after a lot more keywords, so that if people are search Glendale landscapers or Glendale landscaping contractors or Glendale AZ landscaper, those variations of these Glendale keywords, so that you appear for those too. Just to give you an idea for somebody who's doing a good job of using this strategy, one of your competitors, and this is for Phoenix. So, again, slightly different keywords, but same concept. And I'm sure the Phoenix keywords would be applicable to you too, because everybody in the Valley searches for Phoenix. So I searched landscape Phoenix AZ. The first company who comes up down here is Landscape Landscape Master AZscapes. So if we look at these guys' site, right at the top, they have Landscaper Phoenix, Landscaper in Phoenix again, Phoenix Landscaping, Phoenix Landscaper. So, these guys are very clearly implementing a strategy because they want Google to know that they are a site that talks about Phoenix landscaping, right? And so that's why when you have a big keyword like this one that a lot of people are going to be searching every month, they're in the rank number 1 because they're doing this. So the second tip, the second half of how you rank highly up here is something called backlinks. I want to talk to you guys about that next. So a backlink is just somewhere that your site is referred to on the internet. A backlink is anywhere that there's a link back to your website anywhere else on the internet. So right now you guys have 264 of those coming from 9 referring domains. What I was mentioning earlier, as a result, you're only ranking for 4 keywords, landscaping Glendale being one of them. But if you look at the position that you're ranking in, and the rest of these obviously are related to your name, if you look at the position that you're ranking in, you're pretty far back on the list for each one. In order to be on the first page, you want to be in positions 1 to 10. Obviously, position 1 is best. So with these ones, you're back on position 4 or page 4. These ones, you're on page 9. So even if somebody searches landscaping Glendale, while your site's going to be on that list, you're not going to be somewhere somebody's going to find you. So what backlinks do is they're kind of like a little like popularity contest basically for Google. You have more backlinks and they're good backlinks, Google's going to see your site is more reputable, and so that you'll be closer to page 1 or on page 1 rather than all the way on the back of the search. So that's my second tip, is getting good quality backlinks. And just to show you what Master AZscapes is doing for reference, this is their backlink profile. So they have 1,000 backlinks coming from 500 different websites. And so they're getting, these guys on average, their highest month, they got like 7,000 traffic. It looks like this was middle of last year. Since then, they've been averaging about 2,000 to 1,000 traffic per month, which is a really great number for a business to have, because if you're getting 1,000 traffic a month, it probably means that you are getting about 50 leads a month from your site. And I'm sure that that sounds like something that would be nice to have. So yeah, the backlinks are really important. Although the first tip I gave, content, is what's going to be most important for you because you're not currently ranking for a lot of keywords. So in order to rank for more keywords, you want more of these kinds of keywords on your site, and that will help you get on the list. But once you've done that, you also want to add some more backlinks so that you can rank highly on page 1 for those keywords. All right, so my third and final tip has to do with this right here. We call this the map pack. Map pack's Google's business directory. You'll notice that Master AZscapes, even though they're first down here, is not in the top 3 up here. And that's because this system down here is ranked based on content and keywords, content and backlinks, which were the first things we talked about. And up here, there's another really important factor at play called citations. All a citation is somewhere that your business name, address, and phone number are all listed together online on the internet, usually somewhere like BBB or Yellow Pages. So my third and final suggestion for you guys is to get more citations, because that will help you move up into these high profile spots in the map pack. A good way to do this is you can go and see where these top 3 competitors have citations, and you can get yourself cited in those same directories. And if you're doing that for all of them, we call that the copycat method. If you do that for all of them, you're going to end up having more than anyone, and you'll see that that really helps get you into these high profile spots. So that's all I have for you. To summarize, the first 2 talked about how you can rank highly down here in the organic landscape, or the organic rankings, and that was getting these sorts of keywords in the content on your page and getting backlinks to show Google that your site should be ranked on page 1. And then the third tip was get more citations, and that'll help with your ranking here in the map pack. So that's all I have for you. I hope this info is helpful to you. I'd really appreciate you taking the time to give me just one quick line of feedback. just a quick email back letting me know so that I know if this is helpful to you. But other than that, thank you so much for your time watching this, and I look forward to hearing back from you.